Well, you know, he was a high school principal, and my mom was a teacher. And on the weekends, he used to go down, and he had a rental house, and some guys were making bassets and scatter rugs. And so he kind of did the accounting for them, worked a couple of days a week. After a while, he was starting to make more money on this than he was teaching school all day. So the school board gave him an ultimatum. Either he had to do that or teach school, and he decided to do that, and that was actually the beginning of Patcraft. He started working that full time. He bought out his partners, and when he had a company, he had to come up with a name, and at that time, I wasn't born, so. But my sister Patricia was there, and so that's where the name Patcraft came from. And it's maybe different today, but back then there were maybe 100 companies with craft in the name, so that's maybe not very inventive, but it stuck for 75 years, so it's been good. Most of the original employees were either former students or teachers with him, so there was a real family atmosphere. A lot of people lived, within walking distance of the manufacturing facility back then, so different time and place, but it really created a culture, a family culture that survives to today in a lot of ways. We were based in Chatsworth, and and most of our products were made in Plant WE over there, so we kind of acted like a small company within a big company, which allowed us to, I'd say have some fun things, but I will tell you, I think Patcraft's built on that. I think we created an environment where you can do your best work, where you can be successful, but also enjoy yourself, have a good time. You're at work most of the time more than you're at home, so being able to enjoy your work and having a good time was a big part of, I think, the culture of Patcraft then, and I think it is today.
Don't go breaking my heart. I couldn't if I tried. Oh, honey, if I
I really grew up in the business, worked there every summer in high school and college, and then came back to work there full time when I graduated from University of Georgia. Go Dogs. I graduated from there and worked a number of different jobs within Patcraft, and then in the mid-'80s my dad became sick. The rest of my family was not in the business, so I ended up doing a leverage buyout of the business and then ran it for 7 years until the early 90s. And at that point in time, the industry was really consolidating, and I was really going to have to invest a lot of money to go where we wanted to go. But at the time, I didn't want to take a chance on not paying my family. So that's the reason we sold the Queen Carpet, able to pay my loans off to the family, but able to have the investment in the business to go on. So after Queen bought us, Patcraft remained a brand, a commercial brand within Queen until the Shaw acquisition 8 years later. Great thing about Patcraft is very similar to Shaw. If you look at the cultural basis of culture, Patcraft is honesty, ethical behavior, and treating people with dignity and respect. That really aligns well with Shaw's values also, so I think that was a big part of it. I look at where Patcraft is today, and I look at the resources, the support, I look at the quality of the people, I look at the quality of the leadership, I look at the innovation that I see coming. Patcraft is well positioned not only to survive, but to excel over the next 5 to 10 years. I really predict that Patcraft will have its best years over the next 5 to 10 years. It's going to be a real good run. Not only for Patcraft, the whole commercial division, but Patcraft's going to be a big part of that. My goal, and Hal Long said this too, and we're on a long way, that I want it to be better after I leave than when I'm here, and I really see that. I watch what Doug's doing, I watch what you guys are doing. Patcraft's, this is the best it's ever been, I can tell you, in 75 years. So I'm really proud of that, and proud of you guys, for grabbing the reins and doing it and making it successful. So really nice. So thank you.